Well, from navigating trains and buses, even walking to the office, commuting for anyone can be a challenge, but what about someone with a disability?
Yeah, on this week's Toll of Commuting, News 12 New Jersey's Amanda Eustice rides a train with a woman who's been blind most of her life.
It's 6:25 at the Hackettstown train station, and Danielle Skyora from Oxford is just starting her 2-hour commute to work. But she navigates her trip and life a bit differently. You see, Danielle is led by the eyes of Jackie, her trained guide dog. Their day starts well before they get to the train station, leaving her house around 6 to hop on the 6:45 a.m. train. Her job is in Lincoln Park, where she works as a registered dietitian in a long-term care facility. But the commute is tedious, and she does it 5 days a week.
Have someone drive me to the train station. Then I take this train to Dover, and then have to wait for a transfer to get to Lincoln Park. Sometimes I'll take like an Uber or a Lyft to work, but most of the time I walk.
The train was right on time leaving the station. It's a 32-minute ride to Dover, then a 15-minute wait for another train to Lincoln Park. The commute exhausting, not just for her, but for Jackie too.
It just makes my day really long because it's a 2-hour road trip either way. That adds 4 hours to my day, so I have like a 12 or 13-hour day.
And today, like many, she's hoping the train doesn't break down, because when it does, she needs to order a car from a rideshare service. But she's had plenty of issues with them too.
A lot of them think you don't have to take service talks. I do. That's always stressful because I never know if I'm gonna have the driver just drive away, or they're gonna argue with me and not allow me in.
Luckily today, there were no problems.
You too.
But Danielle and Jackie's commute doesn't just stop when they get off the train. Instead, she has about a mile walk to her office right here in Lincoln Park.
Jackie, right, find the pole.
From walking through several intersections, along several major roads, even avoiding obstacles, to walking on and off sidewalks, and even crossing dangerous streets.
I'm torn between the part where I have to cross the street with no crosswalk and the corner with no light or sidewalk.
Danielle has finally made it to the front door of her job. Her commute is complete, but her day is nowhere near over. After her 8-hour shift, Danielle will do the entire journey all over again, just in reverse. The commute costs time and money, but the greatest toll is physical.
I think when people hear that I have a job, they're like, oh, you're so amazing, you are actually contributing to society. But just finding somewhere that's accessible is one of the most challenging parts.
Just another way of paying the toll of commuting. Amanda Eustice, News 12 New Jersey.
Amanda, thank you for that. And whether you take the train, the bus, the car, or the ferry, we do want to hear about your commute. Send us a 30-second video telling us about your ride and how you manage a smoother trip, or even find ways to save some money. Send it to News 12 NJ. Use the hashtag News 12 Toll of Commuting.